the glory has departed. Does it grieve you? Does it grieve you that we don't have a prophets? Does it grieve you that literally there's no unction, there's no anointing, and if there is, it's so rarely found? You would have to, it's like searching for a needle in a haystack. Does it grieve you? Are you vexed that sin is running rampant and people are not blushing? And if they're not blushing, are you blushing? Are you grieved by it? Are you groaning and travailing? Like I said, Paul groaned and travailed until Christ was formed in the church. Like Paul was locked up in prison in probably a cold, wet, sewage may have just been on the ground type of cell that he was living in. They didn't have like 3 hots and a cot that like what people have today. Paul was living in that filth, and therefore he's thinking about the state of the church. Is that your heart? Are you crying out? Are you travailing? Are you grieved? Are you shedding tears? Like one person, was crying out, it was a few women, I think, and they're just like, God's not moving, and, we're wanting to see God move and this and that. And they wrote to this other gentleman and they said, what should we do? And he didn't want to waste words. So he wrote back and said, try tears, and are we trying that? Are we crying out for God to move and bring conviction in such a mighty way? Are we waiting to be endued with power from on high? Or are we just getting busy? Business as usual. And that's something we have to think about. But, are we grieved over the affliction of the righteous, of God's people, of righteousness not prevailing? Is this something you see this in the church, or like at least in the Old Testament? You can see like Daniel. Read Daniel chapter 9. Read the passage where it talks about Nehemiah and seeing the walls fall down. And it said he fasted, he grieved, he cried out, because he knew, like back then, it was like Jerusalem was like the heart of God. It was like the apple of his eye. But that's the church today. Are you grieved? Are you crying out? Do you have anguish? Do I have anguish? Am I concerned about the state of, the innocent being taken advantage